like it when she walk, but I love it when she stepping in them heels.
She wearing heels, girl, you know I like them heels. When she's walking in them heels, sex appeal, so revealing, so hypnotic, so exotic. She's as sexy as she feels when she's walking in them heels. She's walking in them heels.
It's like, what's your name? Better than ass like that to blow the picture out the frame. Mommy stay reppin' whenever she step in. Shorty stay fly even during the recession. Long as the hilltop master dress. I don't care if it's top shelf or for good to pay less. Shape of a bottle with the walk of a model. Damn, she so mean when she puffin' on that green. Maybe it's the jeans or maybe it's Maybelline. Maybe it's me or maybe it's you or maybe it's the Jimmy Choo. Lil' mama stay bossin' whatever it take. From New York to Texas on up to Salt Lake. Even at the market, it's like the red carpet. Everywhere she goes like a fashion show. See, I'm a go-getter and she a go-getter. Got ice as cold as winter day. You leave it chick with us, come on.
Heels, girl, you know I like them heels. When she's walking in them heels, sex appeal, so revealing, so hypnotic, so exotic. She's as sexy as she feels when she's walking in them heels. She's walking in them heels.
I like your confident sexiness, all of that is evident. Stepping real smooth like you stepping for the president. Heel hit the ground, body started settling. Ass started shaking, I almost gave you some medicine. Body looking delicate, smooth, elegant. Perched in them heels, relaxing like a pelican, yeah. Girl, you know I like to win. Body looking like a S, watch it as it bends. Go ahead and snake, move like a python. Body too sexy, girl, leave them lights on. Women are from Venus, men are from Mars. You know I got the right one, baby. Ray Charles. She rockin' Christian Louboutin, all those pouting. Hard as a mountain, body arched, squirting like a fountain. Once, even twice, but tell me who's counting heels.
It's on me still. See, I be climbing up them hills like Jack and Jill, but I ain't shooting for no water. Nah, it's more like a son or a daughter. I ain't got a spoiler. Lil' mama pay her own bills, homie, you bet that. I just get behind her and tell her to back. Bend her over slightly and give it a tap. He'll sending me Morse codes, tell me to tap that. Twisted in the head, got me twisted like a dread. Take them heads over heels and put them heels over head. Yeah, you heard what I said. Shorty bout bread, and if you think the cat's bad, just look at that ass. In the East Coast, they be like on the real son. In the South, they be like, shorty got a fat one. In the Midwest, lil' mama go fed. In the West, she be jerking all over the bed. Come on.
She wearing heels, girl, you know I like them heels. When she's walking in them heels, sex appeal, so revealing, so hypnotic, so exotic. She's as sexy as she feels when she's walking in them heels. She's walking in them heels.
I like it when she walk, but I love it when she stepping in them heels. I like it when she walk, but I love it when she stepping in them heels. I like it when she walk, but I love it when she stepping in them heels. I like it when she walk, but I love it when she stepping in them heels.
Yes. Hello. Thank you for 2 times. My name is Marcus, aka E. I don't care what you call me, just call me baby. How are y'all doing today? Hopefully you're having a great Sunday evening, man. The clocks have been moved forward and I've been late for several things already. So we are going to go ahead and try to keep this thing going as smooth as possible. I do have a surprise guest, a surprise host guest who will come in and host for me. I am cooking downstairs real quick, so I'm gonna run down, check some things, but she's gonna hold it down. But I'm gonna keep it a secret until now. But I do have a phenomenal panel for you guys that came through and supported your boy, and they doing their thing, and they just off of the chain. But before we do that, let me get into some little things real quick for those that are new. Never been here before, please hit the like button. Oh, hey family, what up? Man, how you doing? It's good to see you here. Hit the like button. If you're new, also hit the sub, hit the notification, so that way every time we go live. You feel me? Hey, everyone says K. Hey, K says everyone. The next thing is, if you want to donate, you can. There is a link in the description, hopefully. I will pop it up on the screen just in case you want to take a quick screenshot or something like that. Anything that you give will go towards the stream and bettering the stream and all that good stuff to make it a better, enjoyable experience for everyone. Also, if you got any tips or hints or anything that you guys would like to hear about, please let me know in the comment section or whenever, so that way I can get it to you. I want to give you guys the stuff that you guys want to talk about, not just any and everything, but just some things that you guys want to talk about. So please let me know. And also, at the end of every month, the last Sunday of that month, I kind of open up the phone lines to try to get people in to talk about some different content as well. So if you got a voice and you want it to be heard, do not be shy to talk in the comment section and or come in and say, what up? You feel me? So we got a big banger, man. Thank you for everybody who, I see we got 4 thumbs up. Thank you for everybody who came in and hit the like button. They say it helps the algorithm. I don't know. It just makes me feel all warm and fuzzy inside, and I appreciate that. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get right into the first person on the scene, which I believe everyone should know this guy. If you don't, you do now. His name is none other than Mr. Trap. For those that don't know, you can find him on Twitch by typing in the handle Trap LLC. Here you can catch him doing anything from GTA. I would say Call of Duty, but I ain't seen no Call of Duty, so I'm gonna take that out. I need to see some Call of Duty up in there, man. But he does be holding down in the GTA. You feel me? And he also holds it down in the podcast sphere, where you can find him on his show When Bosses Speak podcast. You type that in, or actually, no, I think that's on your Trap LLC if I'm not mistaken. So, yeah, it's on there. You hit that in, and you can catch him going live. He's also on YouTube Facebook as well. He's on YouTube, but I'm not sure if he has his own channel yet. But you can find him on Instagram and Facebook. All you have to do is type into Rise Above Poverty. Over there is where you can find events and clothing and all that good stuff. You feel me? And to get again, that is Trap LLC and to Rise Above Poverty. How you doing today, man?
Man, just living in paradise, Another day, another dollar, 7 o'clock. How you doing?
Hey, I'm good, man. Thank you for asking. I'm doing pretty good. You got a lot of stuff going on over there, so you had a whole long laundry list of things to run through. But you're a busy man, I see, man. So how has the Call of Duty, or not Call of Duty, but the GTA, how's that been going for you?
Gaming been cool, you know what I'm saying? Something I do for fun. I enjoy to do it, so take my mind off a lot of things. So I like to get on there and just have a good time.
I bet that, man, and that is Trav himself. And let me keep this thing going. We have Vanessa in the building. It does say Steve G, but that is not Steve G. That is Vanessa. All right. And of course, we got the actual Steve G right here. This is another content creator. And for those that do not know, I love content creators as well on the show. So if you are a content creator, please come in and say what's up. You can find this guy, Steve G, on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Periscope, all at DizRiz TV. Thank you. I just seen somebody hit the like button. Thank you. You can also find him on Twitch at www.twitch.tv/ a couple people just hit it. Oh my goodness. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. Twitch.tv / DizRiz. Also, you can find him at DizRiz ENT and DizRiz Boondocks Review and DizRiz TV, all here. I think I already said that one already. DizRiz ENT and DizRiz TV, all here on YouTube as well. He's got that digital cinematography from he's done digital cinematography. He's got his degree from Full Sail University, and this guy got that merch. So if you want to, go to www.dizrizentmerch.com. He's got his shirt on right now, man, looking real dapper. How are you doing today, good sir?
Man, I'm good. How about yourself, brother?
Hey, not too bad, man. Not too bad. Anything we could be looking forward to from you here in the future?
I'm working on that first episode on my cinematic reviews channel for the first upload. So I plan on having that out about April 1st.
All right.
And then I plan on going back to live streaming on the gaming channel. You know what I'm saying? Soon.
Man, my God, that's what I'm talking about. So that is the panel right there. Thank you all for coming in and helping out and doing your thing. As you see, we do got another guest that's going to be coming in. He is not here yet, but he will be here when he get in. We'll go ahead and slide him into position. How's everybody doing this Sunday? Starting off with you, Trap.
Oh man, I'm doing good, man. Just, you know what I'm saying? Glad to be alive here making this money, birthday weekend, can't complain.
All right. Vanessa, man, happy birthday to you, belated birthday. Vanessa, how are you doing this Sunday?
I'm good. I'm just happy to be here.
All right. Your phone sounds a little choppy a little bit. I don't know if it might have been my headphones, but it sounded a little choppy on my end. And Steve, man, how you doing this Sunday?
Man, I'm good. I had a couple deaths in the family, but I'm getting ready for services this coming week. So, but everything else been A-okay.
All right. We're sending out that healing energy and that to you, man, that positive energy to you and yours as you guys go through this time right here. But yeah, man. Well, I'm glad you guys are here with me. So I do have, as promised, a special guest that's coming up to the screen. Y'all have seen her in some. Why'd you give me the middle finger? You have seen her in quite a bit of stuff. You probably heard me and her going back and forth. But it's none other than the one, the only. Where you at? Come on over here. Yo, your daddy's mistress. Here she come. Come on over here, daddy mistress. Give it up your daddy mistress real quick. Hold on.
Mic check 1 2 Everybody say what you gonna do. You get the hot dogs in the back of your head. And you really just smell like bread. Cause I got bars in this beat. Period poop. Cause I sound like gorilla.
Okay, well, turn
Up in
this
this
off.
zoo.
No, turn it off at this. It's so childish. I just want y'all to know I'm
Hey,
being forced
Glorilla.
to do this. Hey. So that's it. Alrighty, I'm being forced to do this, so just bear with me, okay? Alrighty, we're gonna start with the first icebreaker question. If I can get it.
Can you read?
The stunning photos show 5 men laying on the pavement, each with...
My bad. Okay, first icebreaker question. I'll start with you, Trap. Would you consider yourself a lemon or a lime?
I'm definitely a lemon. Life gives you lemon, you make lemonade, or you know what I'm saying, you make a lemon drop.
Period. Alrighty. I don't know where Vanessa went to. All right, Steve, for you, would you consider yourself a lemon or a lime?
I say the opposite of what Trav say. I fuck with limes better than lemons for some reason. You know what I'm saying? I got a citrus allergy, so to speak.
Alrighty. Next question. All right, Steve, I'll start with you. What is your superpower?
You asking me?
Steve.
Oh, Steve.
No, she asked me. Shit, I'm gonna just keep it frank. Cinematography. You know what I'm saying? Some can do it and try it, but you got to be dedicated for that shit. So I say cinematography.
Okay. All right, Trap, and for you, what is your superpower?
I don't know, man. Shit, I got a lot of superpowers. Some I can't talk about. But I'd probably say, besides smoking weed, growing weed, selling weed, just being a good person. It's my superpower.
All right. And Vanessa, for you, what is your superpower?
Mm, I'm a nice person.
You sure about that?
Positive.
Y'all friend and set me up because I don't know how to get to the next question. So
Obviously.
let me see. He don't do all this.
He don't have
Hold
it on
on.
the. It's not on the push button. He don't have the title.
I don't know how to get to this next one. This is gonna be a ghetto show. I think I remember one of them. What was the for Trap? What was the latest Netflix show that you binge watched?
Repeat that.
Your latest Netflix series that you binged watched.
Dang, I ain't even been on Netflix like that. I don't even know. Netflix series. Yeah, I had to look at my history. I couldn't tell you now. If it was like something like HBO stars or you know what I'm saying, Hulu. Oh yeah, it's easy. Netflix, I couldn't
Just
tell
say
you.
a Hulu show.
But yeah, Hulu, I'm on Snowfall. You know what I'm saying? Every
I like
Thursday.
Snowfall too.
On Stars, I'm catching that BMF every Friday. You know what I'm saying? So them just the two I'm on right now.
Mhm.
Can you move that question? Thank you.
Hey, we laughing with you. We laughing
Hey,
with you,
hey,
Ashanti, because he set
y'all
you up.
friend to set
He
me up
set you
over
up.
here. Listen. Okay, Vanessa, for you, what was your latest Netflix series that you binge watched?
I literally just finished watching You this morning, and it confirms that Joe is actually psychotic.
Period. All right, Steve G, for you, what was your latest?
The wife definitely psychotic.
My bad. What was your latest Netflix series that you binge watched?
My latest. Well, I haven't. I really don't watch Netflix and Hulu. But what's that? HBO Stars. I've been on The Last of Us. That's a highly played game that I use on my gaming channel to give viewers and shit. So, it's dope. The series is dope. It's just like the damn game, just in live action. Pretty dope.
Okay, okay. All righty. Next question. What song brings back for trap for you? What song brings back your childhood memory?
Ever since I could remember, I was popping my collar. You know what I'm saying? Anything with some 3 6 Mafia, some them French Eye Boys. Yeah, that takes me back. So it's all nostalgic feelings. So yeah.
All right. And Vanessa, for you, what song brings back your childhood memory?
You can just skip me. I'm not good with no songs.
All right, Steve, for you. Steve, for you, what song bring back your childhood memory?
Michael Jackson beat it, man.
All right. I think y'all friend is back now. Well, we about to. No. Yeah, you got it. We about to hand the mic back over to y'all friend. All right. Give me a minute. Oh my goodness.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about, man. Give it up for your daddy's mistress holding it down for the one time. I definitely do appreciate you. Thank you. Hopefully that was as much entertaining for y'all as it was for me. That was a great. I appreciate her coming in and helping out with that. Let me see. Okay, she got some things up on the screen. Let me clear that out real quick. We're gonna get rid of that. Oh no, you stay. And what's your superpower? What was that, number 2? Song you belong to. Okay, there we go. All right, we got all the stuff off the screen now. All right, so we're gonna try to make this real quick and easy for everyone because we do have a topic of different things going on. Ooh, Abbott Elementary. That is a great one. I love that one. What kind of question is that? I hate Abbott Elementary is definitely a great show. Samantha, I appreciate that one. Okay, lemon lime question threw me off. Okay, so yeah, so did we already went through the lemon and lime already, y'all? Okay, okay. How many
No,
of us? How many of us? No.
I wasn't here. I wasn't on
Okay.
there. I had to
Well,
take a
would you
call.
consider yourself a lemon or a lime? Let me ask you.
A lemon, because I'm a big
Yeah.
dog.
Yeah,
Limes are
no, you just
small.
soured in a motherfucker. That's all that is. You was not no big dog, just sour, just coming across your path, just. No, she is a big dog. I don't know if y'all
I can't
know. She.
tell.
What's that?
I said I can't tell.
Oh, yeah.
This is my fist.
It,
Knock you
oh,
out.
that was that what that was? That was cute. Oh my goodness. Oh man, let me see it again. Just want to put it in my pocket. Just walk around with it. Oh, look at the Hercules. There it is. All right, so we gonna go ahead and keep this thing rolling. I was down there cooking some lasagna. You know what I'm saying? Getting it ready for the fam that came in and everything. Trying to go through all the comments real quick. It said I got he sent her off and I'm with you on that, Samantha. And then of course KML. What did I do, KML? How you doing today? All right, so like I said, we're gonna go ahead and get through this thing real quick because there's a lot of stuff we gotta cover and I want to do it in a good amount of time. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna first take a first look at this first thing. It had to do with the cartel. I'm pretty sure everybody's familiar with the 4 individuals that went down. 2 of them did not make it back, and the other 2 were held hostage and I think released. So we're gonna take a quick look at that and we'll come back and talk about it real quick.
The stunning photos show 5 men laying on the pavement, each with hands tied and all but one shirtless, with a handwritten letter claiming to be from Mexico's Gulf Cartel stuck to the windshield. It reads in part, "The Gulf Cartel Scorpion Group strongly condemns the events of Friday, March 3rd. For this reason, we have decided to hand over those involved," adding the men acted under their own determination and undisciplined and against the rules in which the cartel has always operated. Survivor Eric James Williams is recovering. His wife sharing doctors placed metal rods in his leg, wounded in the hail of gunfire. Tonight, the cartel ending their letter, asking society to remain calm, closing with the guilty parties will pay, regardless of who they are.
All right. As we've seen, man, the cartel offered up the people who supposedly did this. Trap, man. I've heard of a friendlier, and I know this is probably during your time when you were in the military, basic training. A happier, friendly force, right? Is this the new friendlier cartel?
Man, they got some good PR teams. That's what it is. Somebody on it was like, "Hey, man, this don't look good. It's bad for business." What Frank they say? Bodies is bad for business. No, that's what Meech said. He said bodies is bad for business. So like, yeah, hey,
Man.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
crazy. Man. Yeah.
It's
So
crazy.
shit.
I don't, because I mean, the stories that you hear, Vanessa, whether you are directly involved with the cartel or not, seem to be some crazy type stories. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't have never thought or seen this coming where they would have wrote a love letter to saying, "Hey, man, like we cool." You know what I'm saying? We don't want no smoke. Is this a different type of cartel here?
I don't know. I feel like they just made a big old mistake. Like, I agree with Trap. Like, they just trying to cover it up.
Oh, okay, man. Same question to you, Steve, man. It seems like the HR department reached out and was like, "Hey, we have made a mistake, and the people that were responsible have been fired." They fired him quicker than they did goddamn Kyrie or somebody. Is this a new type of cartel we're dealing with in the 2023?
Hey, they trying to keep the goddamn military off their ass, the U.S. military off their ass, and the DEA and ATF shit. Hey, I agree with the panel on that. They got good personal relations. You know what I'm saying? Team going on down there.
Man.
Shit like that.
Man, and Kay talking about, man, how bad were they to send them back with a note, man? You feel me? That was the one your teacher used to do. They used to pin a note on you. Hey, take it to your mama. Which is crazy. So with that being said here, wait, let me see what that one. With that one being said, with them, basically, I guess the way the story went was that the cartel kind of mistaken them, man. Goddamn, Steve, do we all look alike? Is the cartel while being more friendly still racist?
Man, I'll put it like this: Mexican males are as racist as white males when it comes to blacks. I had firsthand experience with an ex girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? All y'all niggas look the same, pretty much, is what he told me, and I had to get on his ass. But I'm gonna leave it at that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. We will. All right. So, same thing to you, Vanessa. Because I mean, like, I can understand if it's one person, right? But if you got four people, how do you mistaken four people? We all can't be looking alike right now. Basically, they saying that we could have went down and we would have got held up. What's going on, man? Do they need to freshen up on they racism over there?
Yeah, they do. I personally didn't know they was racist. Like I haven't ever ran into a racist Mexican.
What? You are lucky. All right. Okay. I thought it was a joke. My bad. Cool. Hey, look, man. I got love for our brown brothers and sisters over there, but that is not the case in a lot of situations where I seen, man. It was some some a little bit of tension there, man. Trap, what says you, man? Do you think that the cartel cartels is racist to be thinking we all look alike?
I mean, shit. I mean, yeah, if they think we all look alike, you know what I'm saying? Shit, for sure. You know what I mean? But like, as a whole, because you got to think, why would they, if they racist as a whole, why would they send an apology letter and kill them killers? They really just be like, all right, fuck them niggas.
Yeah. Yeah. And I mean, it seemed like they kept him for a couple of days too. Like it wasn't a situation where it was like, oh shit, you are not Tyrone. My bad. I thought you was Tyrone, man. Hey, let me go. Yeah, it's not Keisha. You sure? All right, well, y'all just go ahead and get up out of here. They actually kept him for a while. So it's kind of crazy that would be the situation. Now,
I do believe that there probably are some racist cartel members, just like there are some racist, you know what I'm saying, Mexicans, like, you know what I'm saying? So like I'm for sure that like there are some definitely some racist cartel
oh man,
members.
I have
Just
no doubt. I have no doubt at all.
but
Um,
probably not all of them. Like, ain't no telling, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, yeah,
Like,
because it was a video where it was a rapper. He was Mexican, and he was like, "Dude, I would never do business with black people." So now I don't know if that was racist. Let me run that one back. I don't know if that was racist or just he wants to stick with his own kind, which I don't think that's necessarily racism per se, just because you want to do business with your own people. But the way that he said it, it sounded goddamn quite racist. But yeah, so that was just one instance that I seen. Now I know I'm about to go off the deep end here, Steve. All right. Attack of the Google Bang Bang. All right. So I have been looking around here and a lot of people been saying some things, right? Some people been saying something to the effect of like they may not have been going down there for a BBL because they're like it's three dudes, one chick, right? She's supposed to be going. None of them, I could be wrong, but none of them look like they were nurses' aides to me, right? So could there had been something else with this because it does seem kind of crazy that not only did they kidnap them, they held them for a long time, but then they also sent them back and they sent a note, and it seems like it could be covering up. Am I tripping? Is this the attack of the Google Noogle Bing Bang, or is there more to this story, Trap?
if you asking me, is you asking could there be like a conspiracy to the story?
I'm saying, could there be any validity to what people are saying that possibly that they were not necessarily going for surgery? Because a lot of people like, yo, I seen the chick and she ain't had no kind of surgery done. Either the doctor's that good or maybe there's something else going on. What says you?
Yeah, I mean, there's three sides to every story. You got their story, their other person's story, and the truth. So when it comes to something like that, I mean, we ain't gonna really never know like what was the main reasons of that taking place. So.
You don't think so, man? Vanessa, I think we will know because the streets are always talking. You can't do nothing without them talking, man. If you don't believe me, go watch that YSL trial and what's going on over there.
So
Somebody's always. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
what you think?
What I think? Oh man, I think it's some other shit going on. That's what I think. I think it's some other shit going on, but that's just me. So Vanessa,
Like it's conspiracy?
I ain't gonna say conspiracy. I'm just saying, in my opinion, based off of the optics and how shit is looking, I think it's some other shit going on underneath there. I think it was a cocky mamie story that they made up as far as we was gonna go get some BBLW shit. Because a lot of people that's from there is like, dude, look, you don't even go there to go get that. These are where you go to go get your BBLs and all that shit. This is where you go. You don't go here. This is at a level 4 fucking do not visit type of fucking place, but you're there. So I don't know. That's just me. Any more questions? I'll be lovely. I'm glad to answer.
I mean, you didn't tell me why you think they was there, but
Why? Why I think they were there? I think it could have been drugs. I think it could have been drugs. I don't think it might have been smuggling, but I mean, I think it could have been. I think it could have been a number of any illegal things going on. I don't think it was there for a BBL. I personally don't believe that. Just being that it was three males, one female. Why is everybody going down there like that? Okay. All right. So, Vanessa, I'm going to go ahead and move to you. Do you think that it's possibly with all the shit I just laid out there? Do you think that it's possible that there's more to the story? Or do you think that, yeah, this is what was going on? They were just victims of a crime and all this stuff? Because there are people that's coming out saying, hey, man, no, I think that this didn't, that they were doing this and this is not the only time they've been down there and this is this. So, do you think that there's a possibility that there could be more to the story?
Definitely, yeah. Her going with 3 guys, it's giving bodyguard. I feel like if I was the one going for a BBL, I would take one of my homegirls, not 3 men. So I don't know. I feel
Yes.
like it's something else going on other than the BBL. I never heard of nobody getting a BBL in Mexico, anyways.
Yeah, I think I've been hearing like Dominican Republic and some other spots. Apparently, there is some
Yeah,
places to go, but I think that a lot of people are saying that that's not the spot to go
unless
to.
it was a chop shop.
Yeah, that too. Which again, she doesn't look like. I mean, I haven't seen the full everything, but I don't know. It seemed they had a video going out there, but I don't think that was the same day. I think that was a different day. But yeah, so Steve, same question to you, man. We go down these rabbit holes. Do you think do you think there could be more to the story, or do you think it was just they were going to get a BBLW, asked 3 homies from around the way to come take care of why she did it, and this shit happened?
I'm gonna keep it PG. Hey, they on some fuck shit. They on some
Okay.
fuck shit. I really believe that they going down there. I mean, to get drugs, or maybe they was trafficking something else. You know what I'm saying, that wasn't put out there. You know what I'm saying? It got to be more than the fucking BBL, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like the panel just said that they don't even really do no, authentic BBLs down there. When you fucking with the cartel, everybody in the world knows you dealing with a cartel. You come into the cartel for one thing, maybe 2. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
Not the latter. So I
Yeah.
think it's more to it than that.
Because you got to think fentanyl is hitting and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a whole bunch of shit that's going on that they still trying to get, that they got their hands in. So just to be blindly be like, oh, I think, when
Hey,
it don't pass the sniff test.
what I was gonna say too, I was thinking they probably was ordered to come down there because one of them probably ran off on the plug or some shit like that. So they wanted
Man,
to send a message.
it's
That's
so
what I was
crazy.
thinking when I first heard that shit.
It's so crazy that you were talking about the Netflix binging. I just got finished with Ozark. So that's what that shit remind me of. I don't know if y'all ever watch or anybody you ever seen Ozark? Oh man, watch that shit. It's pretty cool. Somebody gave me a thumbs down. I'm so sorry. Never mind. Don't watch Ozark. I didn't think people were sensitive about the Ozarks. I guess I gave away a spoiler. It's all good. I appreciate you anyway. All right, so that's what it is. Now, nevertheless, they 2 people did lose their life. I would never want that to happen to anybody, but I do think that there's something else going on here. So now we're going to go ahead and jump into the next thing, and then we're going to talk about it when we get back. You dig?
Tiger Woods' ex-girlfriend says he tricked her into leaving their palatial home, then changed the locks. 38-year-old Erica Herman, who helped nurse Tiger after that horrific car crash in 2021, is now suing him for $30 million. In a lawsuit filed in Florida, she says agents of Tiger Woods used trickery to get her to pack a suitcase for a short vacation. When she arrived at the airport, they told her she had been locked out of her residence. They informed her she was not allowed to return and frightened her away from returning. A year ago today, Tiger publicly acknowledged Erica Herman as a member of his family when he was inducted into the Golf Hall of Fame.
I just want to say thank you to my mom, Sam, Erica, Charlie. All of you allowed me to get here.
You're a fucking asshole. All right, so we are back again. All right, so man, this is crazy. So for those that don't know, I guess his ex-girlfriend is suing him because of they broke up and she doesn't like how it happened, man. So Trap, man, based off of that, in your opinion, is she entitled to $30 million? And if so, why?
You said because she unhappy?
Say again?
You said she's suing because she's unhappy?
Yeah, they broke up. I guess she didn't want to break up, and the way that they broke up, she wasn't happy about it, so she's suing him for $30 million.
Oh, no. That's just entitlement.
Okay. Oh, okay. Why do you not think that she would be entitled to $30 million, though?
Shit, I mean, did he put his hands on her?
Okay, so she did allege some type of, I think, sexual abuse.
So she wants some distress money.
Yeah, I think it was something in there that said that.
Then shit, she better try to sue for a sexual abuse case. Not know because I broke up, so I'm entitled to $30 million.
Okay then. Well said. Same question to you, Vanessa. Man, crazy situation. Do you think she's entitled to $30 million based off of the fact that it was a breakup?
No, I just feel like people use any and everything to get money out of somebody these days. That's not a legit reason for you to be suing somebody for $30 million. Like, be for real.
Yeah, and I agree with you, Steve, because it's crazy. Because I guess she said something about some type of sexual abuse. However, she was still trying to come back to the house after
Anything to get some money.
Exactly. So she's still trying to check and make sure. She like, my key ain't working where this crime has happened, supposedly or allegedly from her side. Do you think that she's entitled to $30 million? And if so, or if not, why?
Man, she an expensive ass girlfriend. That's all I got to say. That's just ridiculous. Like I agree with the panel on that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, if it's abuse, yeah, sue him for that, but not just because you're entitled to it. You think you're entitled to it.
Yeah,
you're not even common law. I think they was together 6 years, something like that, 5 years, something like that.
Yeah. And because she was his, I think, nurse or something like that. When he got into that bad car accident, she kind of nursed him back to health, and I guess was helping him more than one way. And then they ended up together, and that's when I guess it all hit the fan, and they are now broken up. And which is crazy, Steve, because it really sounds like this is just a bad breakup, and they're asking for money. So if you were in a bad breakup, would you be paying the money or would you be asking for the money?
Man, I don't want shit. I ain't paying shit. Hey, I ain't got shit for you. Hey, it's over. Sayonara, goddammit. That's it.
Sayonara. All right. So same question to you, Vanessa. Did I hit that right? No, yeah, I did. Okay, so if if you were involved in a bad breakup, would you be the one suing or the one receiving the money?
Neither. Let's go our separate ways. Okay. I'm not even gonna let it get to the point where I gotta sue you.
Okay, I hear that. Trap, same question to you. Would you be in a situation of where you would be, if it was a bad breakup, would you be the one that's paying or would you be the one that's receiving?
I mean, shit. It just kind of depends. Like, shit. If it's a bad breakup, what you mean, like a bad breakup? What the fuck?
Like, are you the one that's getting broken up with? Or are you Are you the one dumping?
I mean, shit, nigga. All I'm saying, bro, is like, it's depending on how far the relationship is. If it's at a point where it's like, all right, she been living in my house, you know what I'm saying? I've been taking care of her like that and shit. Oh yeah, I'm gonna set you up a little bit to where, you know what I'm saying, get the fuck out, you know what I'm saying, get you some rent money and, you know what I'm saying, go ahead and get on your 2 feet. But other than that, hell no. Now if you cheated on me, oh yeah, you better go stay with that nigga. That should be your nigga now.
Oh god damn. Okay, well shit. You heard it directly from him. You seen the older people like, I don't want shit. He's like, nigga, I want to get paid. Or no, actually you were saying you want to pay him. Okay. So anybody that's looking for a sugar daddy, please hit up Trap LLC on Facebook and Twitter. He is willing to to pay for the breakup. There you go. All right, so we're gonna keep it rolling. What's that?
He's too young to be somebody's sugar daddy.
Hey,
Hey,
money
He a
got nothing
sugar
to do with
baby.
age.
look at that. He said, "Yeah, that ain't the number. You looking at the wrong number, lady. You need to be looking at them commas. You feel me? All right. So, oh shoot, did I mess that up? I think I did mess that up. What's the question? Would you be spending money? Yes. Okay. So I guess the question that I didn't ask that I should have asked that was running across the screen is, should you get money for a bad breakup? What says you, Trap?
Man, shit. I wish. I ain't gonna count. I wouldn't be mad.
But you could be
But
on the other end, though.
give me a little rebate plan.
Yeah, you could
But
be on the other
yeah,
end.
but I would. It's most likely would be on. It'd probably be like divorce. You know what I'm saying? Leave more towards the benefiting the woman. So we probably would be on the other end of that spectrum. So I ain't with that shit.
All right, all
Not
right,
no
all right.
breakup. Say no divorce.
I hear that. And we got the one and only man, Gooch in the house. Gooch the prophet. What up, man?
Hey, what's going on, people? How y'all doing? How y'all doing?
Hey, man, glad to see you here. I'm gonna finish up this one,
Yes,
and then we're gonna
Lord.
go on to the next topic, and we're gonna have you right up in there. All right?
All right.
I bet that. Vanessa, coming to you. Should people have to pay for bad breakups, or should people get money for a bad breakup?
I would hope not, because I probably owe a couple dollars. But I know somebody owe me a couple dollars too.
Dang.
But no.
Dang. It'd be a whole lot of people breaking up around the first when the rent due.
Right.
Dang. All right, Steve, same question to you, man. Because if this goes to court, man, I feel like it would set a precedent to be like, well, shoot, if you got a bad breakup, the person got money, you can just say, well, pay me for the breakup. Do you think that you should get money for a bad breakup?
Hey, that's why you gotta have that contract. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have that Kobe contract. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, Kobe. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
In regards to your whole situation, I know when it comes legally, when you've been married for so long and so forth, you know what I'm saying, going through divorce stuff like that. Normally they tend to pay the wife or you know what I'm saying, or the female in the situation or whatever. But I think it would be fair if the male got his ROI as well, since the female is getting her alimony and probably child support. Hey, the male should get his return on the investment as well. That's my personal opinion on it. I tell my wife that shit every 2 days I talk to her. Like I said last week.
Hey, man,
You know what I'm
wait
saying?
a
I
minute.
need my
Wait a
ROI.
minute. Hold on, man. We're gonna keep moving for the one time right now. Give it up for Steve. Give it up for that guy right there. He is not gonna get me in trouble. All right, bet that.
I'm with Steve. I'm gonna get my ROI.
Hey, man, I hear that. And like I said, man, we do got the one and only Gooch the Prophet in the building, man. How's your Sunday going today?
Yes, sir. It's going pretty good. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, he ain't passed out on me, did he? Where'd he go? He just disappeared. I was looking away. Yeah, it was going pretty good.
Had to go get some supplies for that.
in the middle of a conversation.
Just been trying to keep it going, boss. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. All right, man. Bet that. Yeah, you just disappeared on me, man.
Hello?
I see you. Yeah, I hear you now.
I'm froze up.
Are you froze? Okay. All right. I swear I thought I'm just seeing him disappear out there. All right, so let me get back back to the Gittins of the Gittins here. Oh, he's coming back. All right, let me bring him up in here. And which one was this?
Hey, I don't know what happened. Like, guys froze up.
Oh shoot, that probably was my end, man. I got bad internet.
No problem, no problem. But yeah, I was saying I started a restaurant, you know, and selling barbecue and chicken and whatever else they want to eat. You know what I mean? So I had to get some supplies today. You know what I mean?
Okay.
What's up, cousin? What's happening with you?
Oh man.
Yeah. So we just trying to merch it. You know what I'm saying? And it's been going pretty good. Praise God.
Man, that's what's up. That's what's up. You're looking good over there, man. Keep your grind
Thank you,
going.
brother.
Keep
You
doing what you're
too. You
doing.
too.
I appreciate that. All right, so we're gonna go ahead, get right into the Gittins again, because we do have a tight show real here, so here real quick. So we will be bouncing around fairly quickly. All right. So what I want to do is I want to go ahead and jump into the next topic, which I believe is what is the next topic? We got the kidnap, we got the girl, and the Louisville Police Department. We're gonna check that out, and then we're gonna come right back.
After the Louisville police killed Breonna Taylor, the Justice Department launched an investigation into whether they discriminated against black people. And after 2 years, guess what they found?
The results this morning from the U.S. Justice Department aren't flattering at all to Louisville police.
The report concludes that the unit's activities were part of an overall enforcement approach that resulted in significant and unlawful racial disparities.
Federal authorities found that police in the city were 4 to 5 times more likely to stop black drivers than white ones for the same traffic violations, 5 times more likely to charge black people for loitering or disorderly conduct, and more likely to stop and search black Americans for the same behavior.
All right, so a lot of stuff's going on down there in Louisville. Gooch, based off of this, Prophet, based off of the information that we just received about the discrimination in law enforcement, at least when it comes to Louisville Metro, I believe. Surprised by the results?
I couldn't hear the audio on the video. What were they saying?
They were basically saying that they were targeting people of color at a higher rate than others. They even I didn't put it in the video, but they even were like throwing out racial epithets and stuff like that as well. So they were really going hard.
That's just, it's crazy. You know what I mean? The injustice. Like I said, I said before and I'll say it again, I think that we need a protection law for black people. Some sort of, I don't know, whatever it would look like or the stipulations, but people of color, I want to say black people especially, African.
All right, man. It's like your Wi-Fi out there in Africa. God damn. All right, so
YouTube said not today.
Not today.
I'm sorry, I had chopped out. Somebody was calling.
Okay. I'm about to say, man, hey, get that.
Nah, but we definitely need
network. Go ahead.
We need some type of law that protects us from injustice and racism and just racially profiled any type of deal. You know what I mean? I don't necessarily know what it would look like. We would have to have a meeting of the minds, some people that's, versed in the politics and the laws and just see what we can get done. But it definitely, there should be no N-words. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If discrimination is proven, then it needs to be classified as a hate crime with severe penalizations. You know what I'm saying? Penalties. You know what I mean? But we definitely need some type of law to protect us because we've been getting discriminated against since the dawn of time. I don't want to say the dawn of time, but since it was other races. You know what I mean? We've been going through it. You know what I mean? So we got to get some type of protection. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they don't want to do it though. It's easy for them to create a bill, but you have so many people that don't want to create a bill to highlight the very thing that you're talking about?
Well, I feel like they don't want to. I feel like they don't want to. The system is not designed for us, and I was explaining this to my son earlier. The system is not designed for us. You know what I mean? It was designed for other people who designed it. You know what I mean? So it's not the way we would do things to get things done. It's the way they would do things to get things done.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know.
And that's because I've seen several people mentioning like you really don't have a black candidate dealing with black issues specifically, right? You don't really see a candidate that runs off of that, right? Usually when we're running, it's all off of including everybody type of situation, right? Whereas you'll see other groups, they don't give a fuck about anybody else. They just care about what aligns with what they're trying to do. So I think that would be a phenomenon if we seen something like that.
You know something? Goose the Prophet for president.
Come on. I'm voting you, man. I'm voting. Come on now.
Prophet for mayor.
Shit, don't threaten me with a good time.
Yeah. It may just be what it has to come to. I might need to jump into this politic game.
You got my vote.
I've been feeling it strongly. Can I know I don't mean to take about talk time, but I got something I want to say. So the other day, you know what I mean? I know we're on tight schedule. I'm gonna give you a short version. The other day, it made me realize like why it's so important to be kind of squeaky clean. You know what I'm saying? If you catch my drift, to be it because you got to be that to be a politician.
Yes.
Romello was walking home. Now Romello School is 2 streets over, like 1, 2. It's 2 streets over. He walks home every day. He's been going to that school for about a year. He was walking home the other day. The police called me. I was at the store getting some supplies for the restaurant. The police called me. It's like, oh, I seen this kid. You know, I'm getting a lot of calls about a kid walking home on 78th or, you know, whatever. You know, I'm getting a lot of calls about this. Is he supposed to be walking with somebody? Where are you at? You know, just kind of like, you know, and there's a crossing guard. There's other kids that walk there every day. So I'm just wondering, like, why are you, you know what I mean? Come to find out, I go to the police station. You know what I'm saying? Which takes a lot of courage for me because, you know, so I go to the police station and I tell them like, hey, what's going on? I went to the school first to make sure he was traveling the right route. You know what I mean? They said, I don't know what's going on. That's the right route. So I go to the police station and I'm like, who's calling in on my son? He's been going there, you know, about a year, walking 2 streets over to the school. And how can you respond to a call before he walks 2 streets? She lied. You know what I'm saying? So the police report said self-initiated. So it's things like that. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
To where you have to go and address. And I knew that I had to get some documentation because it would happen again. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So the next time, now I have paperwork.
Yeah.
And it's recorded that I inquired about this. Now the sergeant called and assured that wasn't the case, blase. But you know.
Wow, the fact that
no other kids.
And it was self-induced. That's wild. That they would. Wow, that's amazing. That's amazing. Well, sorry that happened to your son and you for having to go through that. But yeah, man, definitely run. I'll be there with you. You need a running mate? I'll be there. You know
yes, hey, I'll cast that first vote. I'll vote for you, bro.
Hey, all right now. Y'all gonna make me put it together.
Hey, man, make it happen. Make it happen, man.
Because we need somebody.
No, you ain't lying, man. You ain't lying. You ain't lying. Trap, man, I'm gonna come to you. Are you surprised with the findings of the DOJ's investigation, 2-year investigation?
What, of discrimination towards black people?
Yes.
No, I'm not surprised by it. Like, look at the origin of policing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't surprised by it. I'm surprised by
what
who are surprised by it. Other than that, and act itself, I ain't necessarily surprised about it.
It gave me that Leonard.
I do agree with Gooch though. It should definitely be, if that's the norm, why is it not anything in place to stop it. You know what I'm saying? Or revert that from happening. You know, obviously, somebody agree with it.
100%, man. 100%. Vanessa, are you surprised with the results of the finding of the DOJ after 2 years of investigation of the Louisville Police Department?
No, not at all. I'm just gonna agree with Prophet and Trap. That's just kind of like they MO, so it don't surprise me at all.
Yeah, and same question to you, Steve. In regards to the Louisville police investigation done by the DOJ, 2 years that found, or that took 2 years to find that they have been targeting black communities unfairly. Are you surprised with that result?
Not at all. I have to agree with the panel on that. As a matter of fact, I brought that out in on one of my Boondocks episodes in regards to policing, how policing started and stuff like that with slavery and stuff like that. So yeah, I totally agree with the panel on that.
Okay, so and I don't know who is here on YouTube. I know the people that are in the comment section, but there are a lot of people that are not, that don't communicate with me on here, which is okay. But I'd love to have a different view of opinions and things like that. Granted, this is such a crazy time to where maybe some people are afraid to voice their opinion. So I'm going to play devil's advocate and ask you, Steve, for the people that say that this isn't true, is it ignorance or is it willful ignorance in your opinion?
I definitely say willful. You know what I'm saying? Because you can do your research. You know what I'm saying? Men lie, women lie, numbers don't. You know what I'm saying? So you can do your research in regards to it, right? I grew up with a father that was a police officer. You know what I'm saying? So I got a chance to see some of the dirty side of what they had to go through as police officers or cops. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't want to, you know what I'm saying? I just was probably caught up in that situation with them, you know what I'm saying? But like I said before, you know what I'm saying? It was, policing was made around slavery. It was built around slavery. So, you know what I'm saying? Do
Exactly.
your research. Do your research.
All right, I bet that. Vanessa, same question to you, because there's a lot of people that will see it a different way, and they will say that regardless of the data showing that police treat certain people of economic or racial um, racially or treat people of different races different ways, um and that they'll say that this doesn't happen. They don't know any cops like this. Is this, in your opinion, ignorance, or do you think it's willful ignorance?
I feel like it's willful ignorance, and if they truly feel that way, I'll be like, ask them, would you be black for a day? Would you be homeless for a day? And if it's the same treatment, if you feel like it's you, they not gonna do nothing, then go ahead and try it out.
All right, there it is. Trap, man. God damn, Vanessa, you hit him with that. Same question to you, man. Like I said, there's a group of people that may look at this and be like, hey, man, you guys are just complaining. It's not that bad. This is not happening. This is not a thing. What do you say to those people? Is it ignorance or willful ignorance?
No, it's willful ignorance because they're choosing to be ignorant.
Okay. Okay, and same question to you, Gooch the Prophet, in regards to the Louisville, the DOJ doing a 2-year investigation on the Louisville Police Department and finding that these guys are indeed involved in saying racial things to individuals, and also they are also targeting people of color. They're stopping them more frequently. They are. Have the pretextual stops and all that stuff. They're doing these things to this group of people more than another group of people. For those that say this is not actually what it is, do you think this is ignorance or willful ignorance?
All right. You, in general, in this day and time, 2023, you got to try really, really hard to be stupid. It's too much information out there. Like, you got to try really hard to be dumb and unaware. Everybody knows that black people been getting dogged out in this country for a long time. It's a few of us that made it up, but they didn't make it up. You know, they had to do certain things, go extra hard. It's crazy. You know, these people colonizers came and colonized Florida 60 years after the first colonization. You know what I'm saying? And just kick people off and the land and set up their own structures. It's like, you know, this stuff, they've been doing this to people of color for a long time. And they know it, you know? So the only thing that's gonna stop it is if we get the laws, you know. And I'm gonna say this too. I watch Charleston White. I like Charleston White. I don't agree with everything he says, but I agree with a lot of the things he says. He was talking about the Tyree Nichols incident. You know what I mean? Where the black cops had beat the dude up and killed him. You know what I'm saying? And all of it has to stop. You know what I'm saying? All of it has to stop. You know, but I definitely, to answer your question, I definitely think that it's willful ignorance. You gotta try hard to be dumb in this day and time.
Yeah, and definitely with the Tyree Nicholson, they definitely got the blueprint on how to charge and arrest an individual swiftly, and they don't have to wait a year, 2 years, 3 years, for the investigation to take, you know, to find the findings.
Exactly.
They showed that they can do that really quick when it came to those 5 individuals. All right, so we're gonna jump into some other topics real quick. Let me see what we got next on the docket. We're gonna go ahead and hit up the that was the Louisville. So we're gonna talk about California. California talking about reparations. Y'all believe that? We're gonna take a quick video. Yeah, we're gonna take a quick video, and then we're gonna come back and we're gonna. Do I have this queued up? I don't even know if I have this queued up. I'm just gonna go ahead and go over here and click it in. We'll come back and talk about it.
California, where a reparations task force will issue recommendations about how to compensate black residents for the harms caused by slavery and discrimination. So this task force is now assessing how reparations should be distributed, which could include direct payments and investments in education, healthcare, and home ownership for black communities. Now, after the task force delivers its final recommendation, that's coming in July, it will be up to lawmakers to decide whether to adopt it.
On the African YouTube channel.
Oh, yeah. All right, so there that goes. I don't even think I have any. Did I have any questions queued up for this? Should there be a unit that? No. Okay. All right. So I'm just gonna ask y'all some questions. I ain't got nothing too much on this one. So when it comes to the reparations, do you think that that this should be something that should be looked at? Profit.
It definitely should. But you know, again, Charleston White, he was talking about something like this, and he said he don't think that it should be money. I kind of feel like it shouldn't. It shouldn't be money either. Money is not that valuable. We need something in What are they saying they want to give us?
I believe I think what was flashing up on the screen was about 300,000.
300,000.
I think
we should get. I think we need some stock in something, and not like a company, but we need some type of piece of the pie. You know how the native black people, they got reservations.
Yeah.
You know, they have reservations. I don't know all of the stuff that they have, but
yeah,
you know what I'm saying. Like we need something similar to that.
So
you know
my
what
thing
I mean?
would be why not just land?
Yeah, something like land. Exactly. Yeah. Something exactly like that. Like land. We need some land.
Yeah.
I'm cool with the 40 acres and a mule, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I'm cool with that. What we were supposed to get in the first place. I'm straight with that.
I hear that. I don't know what I'm gonna do with a mule, Vanessa, but I'll definitely take the 40 acres.
I'm
What
gonna do
says
something with the mule. I'm gonna do something with it. He gonna work.
we're gonna put that mug
We
to work.
selling mules.
Uh,
Gonna do something.
same
Well,
thing.
give me a cow. Give us a
A
couple
cow.
cows.
Okay,
You know what I'm
maybe
saying?
some
We can
chicken.
do,
Yeah,
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 40
chickens and
acres and a
stuff.
couple
Yeah, yeah, a
cows.
couple
Yeah,
cows. You
that's
feel
more
me?
better.
Uh,
Yeah.
Vanessa, do you think this is a good idea?
Yeah, and actually, you and Prophet just took the words I was gonna say, anyways. I definitely agree about us getting some land. I don't know. I think some folks get money, they'll run right through it. At least they'll have some type of generational wealth with the land if they don't
You
sell it.
can't buy. I'm
But
sorry.
but yeah, I feel like we should get some land or something like that.
Okay, yeah, because I mean, I think that look, there's gonna be people that's irresponsible regardless. That's their American right to be, right?
Yeah,
So I mean, whatever you do with it is what
they
you
gonna
choose to
buy
do
a
with it.
Ferrari with theirs.
Hey, whatever it is, you feel me? You
Still
got
be
the
living
right
in
to
the
do
trap
it.
house.
Hey, but it's gonna make it hard for you to say anything after the fact. You know what I'm saying? So, Steve, do you think that what California is talking about when it comes to giving reparations is a good idea in your opinion?
Like I said before, I believe that it is, but like the panel just said, make sure it's something other than money. You know what I'm saying? Because you can blow through money so fucking fast. You behind on bills. By the time you caught up, hey, you know what I'm saying? You didn't spend that 360,000 on top of. Are they gonna tax that shit or not? You know what I'm saying? So you got to look at that as well. So you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
you got to
Straight
look at
up.
that shit as well. So I say it has to be something where you know what I'm saying where blacks can invest or have some type of say so, or give us half of the continent. Fuck it, just give us half of the continent. Let us run that shit. You know what I'm saying? Something
That's what I'm
shit.
saying.
I don't
That's
know.
what I
Hey.
was getting at. That's kind of what I was getting at when I said stock. We need some type of share in the country. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
at least give us a couple. Give us a half of the junk, like you said. Let us get the states we worked in. You know what I'm saying? Let us
Yeah,
get them. Let us
yeah.
get the South. You know what I'm saying?
I hear
You know
that.
what I mean?
K Mill says, I want to know who they consider eligible. That is a great question. I wonder if there's going to be some type of lineage or if it just goes off the fact that you have a certain, you know, like,
Hey,
DNA.
that's
Right.
a open end
See,
question right there because there's so many blacks that's mixed with other races. Like I said last week, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Anything that's mixed with black is so called contaminated being black. So,
Yeah.
there's gonna be a lot of motherfuckers getting paid off that shit.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
A lot of yeah. I'm gonna keep that one to myself. But yes, yeah, 100%. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
oh
Mama.
yeah,
no,
yeah.
that's gotta be that. Yeah, it's gotta be. It's gotta be a little. We gotta have to do some tests or something now. We can't just be giving out. You know what I mean?
I on some real shit,
Oh,
you
no.
know what?
Yeah.
I did the ancestry.com a few years ago. And it was just me just trying to find out some stuff, on my dad's side that I was, deprived of having that information. You know what I'm saying? And I think everybody should do something like DNA.com or ancestry.com or something like that. I think that'll actually separate it. Because even though I got Seminole Indian, I got Seminole Indian on one side and Blackfoot Indian on the other side. Harley, that was very slim. You know what I'm saying? Other than like Cameroon and Congo and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? That
Okay.
showed up on my DNA results besides fucking Ireland or
Yeah.
Scotland or some shit. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I think that would be something that would be suffice that what they can approve of.
Okay. Awesome. Awesome.
Yeah, we gonna have them Rachel. Those what's that lady name that was acting like she was black?
Rachel Dolezal.
Everybody gonna
Yeah.
be black.
Yeah, she was out there on that OF, I think, popping it
Oh
open.
And I want to say this too: 300,000 can't even buy you a decent house. You understand what I'm saying? You can't even get a decent
Definitely,
house with that.
definitely
But I'm
not
gonna
in
tell you something.
California. California is
Yeah.
high.
And then being taxed on top of
Yeah.
that. You know what I'm saying? Well, and
So
are
and
they
then
gonna go
I want to say
33%
this.
or they gonna do the 25? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that's a big fucking jump.
Exactly. But you see, this crazy because you know I call myself the prophet for a reason, because I'm a real prophet, like a real prophet. You know what I'm saying? And this whole time I was at this business function. You know what I'm saying? Exposing my catering or whatever, my catering company, and this guy came up to me and he said, "Something told me to give you this." Now I'm gonna show y'all. And if y'all talk to me offline, y'all know what type of stuff I be on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like y'all, But check this out. This is what he gave me. Can y'all see that?
Okay. Read that off though. I can't. Take my
Says
glasses.
New Black Wall Street.
Okay. Okay, I see it. Yeah, yeah.
In wood.
Yeah.
It says New Black Wall Street.
Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. Yeah. All
You see
right.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that was in Tulsa, right?
Yes.
Exactly. It's time to rebuild.
Yes, I want to say I heard something about that, but I'm not 100%. But yeah, I see where you're going with it.
Yeah, it's time to rebuild. This the first brick.
Oh, my man. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking
Well,
about.
wood, but you get what I'm
But
saying.
yeah,
You catch my
yeah.
drift.
Metaphorically,
Yeah, it's time to
yeah.
rebuild. We need our own schools, and this is not a racism thing against white people or anything or any other race, but us as Black people, we need our own schools. You know, we need our own banks. You know what I'm saying? We need our own hospitals, our own doctors with our own medicine. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the type of stuff we need is reparations. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Give us some control over, you know what I mean? What we instead of us going to a doctor and getting prescribed medicines, let's get prescribed the diet. Let's validate Dr. Sebi. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Let's
man.
validate him.
Oh,
You know what I'm
man.
saying? Without having to go to jail. You know what I'm saying? Or getting in trouble.
You
You know
going
what I
too
mean?
far. You're going
So
too far, man. You're
we
going too
need our
far.
own.
You're going too far.
All
You
right,
trying to
I'm
you
glad he
over here
mentioned
trying to
Dr.
get
Sebi
cures and
because
shit,
Don't
man.
give me the preacher.
Wait a
hey,
minute.
I've been in touch with Dr. Sebi them and his kids. You know what I'm saying? I've been trying to get some stuff in regards to this high blood pressure. So yeah, I'm totally with that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. He
Yeah.
going too far with it, boy. I tell you what. Let
Yeah.
me
Yes,
go.
Lord.
Let me get with Kay real quick. She says, some African kids are going to try to claim it because they are born here. And you can't come up with an accent. Let me get the reparations. Like, no, nigga, we know you just came over here. Nigga, you're trying to slide them in.
Nah.
I know, goddamn, coming to America when I see it. Get your ass out of here. KML says also we have schools and banks. Yes, yes. There are some black banks too right now. We want I went to a all black school. Yes. And I
Who
went
fault
to
was
the.
that? Who fault was
Oh
that?
man, god dang it,
No,
K.
I'm
K,
joking.
come on.
I'm joking.
I'm saying though, who owned that school though? Who was in charge of
Yes.
the curriculum and who owned it?
Yes.
Whites.
That's
See,
the
what I'm
question.
saying is the curriculum. Like when I say our own schools, we need to have our own curriculum that we're able to teach. We need to have our own medicine that we can give. You know what I'm saying? We need to like he was saying, give us the South. That would break it even. We built they got their founding fathers. You know what I'm saying? They got their constitution. We didn't have no say in none of that. We had no say in none of that. We was forced over here. I'm not gonna take over the world. You know what I'm saying? But we need what we need. We need ours. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm with
You
you on
know.
that one. Kay says, "Shut up, Steve."
I already knew it was coming. I seen it in the chat.
I know. I see
Yeah,
you
I'm
laughing
looking at it. Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah, no doubt, man. I think that you talking about solutions, and I think that the world that we're in right now, they don't want solutions. They want to keep the problem going because it keeps the profit going. All right, so let me see. I think that was
Now I
it
just
for.
stepped out for a minute. I'm gonna hook my light up.
No, you do your thing. I'm gonna go ahead and jump into something else real quick. We're gonna take a look at something crazy I ran across. Something. It was so crazy to me. We're gonna take a quick look at it, and we're gonna talk about it on the other side. Where is it at?
Having to be a father, he's a victim, and he's going to have to live with that for the rest of his life.
This mother says watching her son struggle with the reality he now faces breaks her heart.
What has this been like for your son?
It's caused him a lot of depression. He's shut down a lot.
Now she questions why this woman won't face prison time.
I feel like if she was a man and he was a little girl, it would definitely be different. They would be seeking incarceration. And I feel like because she's a woman, they're not. They're having compassion for her because she was pregnant. But I don't think they take into play, again, she was pregnant by a child. You know, that child was created from a sexual abuse.
Wow. All right. So for those that may not know about the story, is basically an older woman who got pregnant by a 13-year-old, and she did not receive any jail time. She, I think she got probation, all because I guess I don't know, maybe because she was a woman that was pregnant. I don't know. What do you think about that type of story, Prophet?
Yeah, well, you know what I'm saying? It's you know, you say the boy was 13.
Take
That's
yourself
the
out the
parent.
picture and imagine it was your kids.
All right, you gotta the parent. It's the parent fault. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you gotta protect your child. It's your job. You're responsible for the child. You know what I mean? Because the child's brain is not developed yet. At a 13-year-old, you're not developed fully to make proper decisions for yourself. You're not responsible enough to fend for yourself at that age or to decide things for yourself. That's the reason why the parents are there, to make sure that you don't go jump off a bridge thinking you can fly. You know what I'm saying? So that's the parents' fault. They take the L on that one. You know what I mean? And the woman as well, you know, she should know way better. It's a lot of guys, it's a lot of older men, you know what I mean? That's crazy. It's 13, you know, maybe 16 or 17, I would be like, okay, you know. But 13 is just a little too young, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's not even mentally able to even make decisions for himself. How's he gonna make decisions for a child? You know what I'm saying?
So I'm curious on how do you come to the conclusion of if the parent was at fault? Because I don't know if they said exactly where this happened or when it happened. Because sometimes these things happen, you know. Well, I don't know, Steve. I think you had a little bit more information than I had. But I don't know where this took place at. I don't know if they said from what I've seen where it took place at or anything like that. If this happened, you know, away from the parent, why do you think it's the parent?
Nah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. The child is under your authority. You know what I'm saying? As an adult, as a parent, the child is under your authority and protection. You're responsible for the child. So whatever the child does, you're at fault for. You understand what I'm saying? When a child goes to school and they cut up, they call the parents. They don't just talk to the child. You know what I'm saying? You know, because the parents are responsible for the child. He's not. I understand, like, probably back in the day, there was probably some young kings. I think King Tut was 14. You know what I'm saying? But that went bad for him. You know what I'm saying? It went horrible for him because he was only a kid. So it's like you're not able to make good decisions for yourself at 13. You know what I'm saying? And so that's the parents they're supposed to know that. You know what I mean? And they got to take the L on that, because if he goes to school and he's late coming home, what's the issue? You understand what I'm saying? Now, if it's happening at the school, that's the school's fault. If it's happening in the classroom during school hours, that's the school's fault. But anytime after school hours or on a different day, that's the parent's fault. If you're letting your child stay the night at her house, I'm not letting my child stay at no grown person's house. I barely be letting them stay at their friend's house. And if I, and I investigate, and if I find out it's something that I don't like, they're not going back. You know what I'm saying? So that's what you got to do as a parent. It's just being a parent.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, you don't want to do things like you were saying, like you don't want them staying the night at some grown folk house. Yeah, that's obvious. Yeah, that I can see how you'd be like, okay, that's the parents not being there, but
Unless it was unless they was with it, you know what I'm saying? If they was cool with it, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, a 13-year-old boy spending the night at his grown woman teacher house.
if
I
that's
don't
if
know.
that's the situation, I didn't hear that. I didn't
If
hear that
my
part, so I
son
don't
did
know.
that, I'd be like, no.
Hey,
You know
I'm
what I'm
looking
saying?
it up right
Like,
now.
no,
I'm
what
looking
you
it up
got
right
going
now.
on?
You looking it up right now? All right, bet that. Did you? Let me know if you find something on it.
I'll post it in the chat.
All right, bet that.
Right.
Vanessa. Moving on to you. What do you think about the situation where an adult gets pregnant by a teenager, a young teenager, at that, and no jail time. She doesn't receive any jail time, and the mother is talking about the kid having to be a father. Now, I mean, what do you think about that whole situation?
I feel like she should have definitely went to jail. The child was a minor. Um, I don't think it's no special circumstances for her. Of course, he happy to probably be a father because he doesn't have any real responsibilities. He think the mom probably gonna be taking care of the baby. His mama, the grandma.
So, do you think it would be right? And I don't know if this is, but do you think it would be right if she came after him for child support?
Yeah, he happy to be a dad. Welcome to daddyhood.
I don't think he was trying to be a dad. I don't think that was
Well, he was
the
happy.
outcome here. I think he may not have known what he was trying to do here, but I don't think that
Well,
he
the
might have
mama
been.
gonna have to, grandma gonna have to pay it. She should have been keeping an eye on her son if they was homeschooling.
But he was taken advantage of though. Did we not see
And he
that he was taken
was.
advantage of?
You
He was
gotta be
taken
smarter than
advantage
that.
of. He was preyed upon.
Man, he should have had to talk with her son.
But he still
They
was.
too worried about male predators. They act like females can't be predators too.
All right, I give you that one.
Keep
I
the
give you
same
that one.
energy.
I give you that one. Shit.
Oh, oops, my bad.
Steve G, man.
I didn't realize my mic was on. My bad. Keep that same fucking energy. Keep that same energy. Shit.
I hear that. Somebody's phone is clicking in the background too. I'm not sure whose it is, but someone's clicking. Steve, what says you about the situation of where this older woman gets pregnant by this kid, and no jail time. She does have to. She is registered. She does have to register on the registry as an offender, sexual offender. Um, but I mean, no jail time, no problems. Is this a double standard here, or I mean, I don't know. What do you think?
I really believe that it is a double standard. And like I just said, like I was saying when I thought my mic was muted, keep that same energy. You know what I'm saying? Because if it was a male, on the other hand, you know what I'm saying, you'd be trying to hang him, trying to give him the death penalty and shit. I understand she was pregnant. I couldn't hear the whole panel on what everybody said because I was watching the older video. I think that we talked about before in regards to it, but yeah, keep that same energy, man. She should be, you know what I'm saying? She should be accused just like if it was a male. You know what I'm saying? You just took this, you know what I'm saying? You just pretty much made this young man grow up. You know what I'm saying? You just gave him a child. You know what I'm saying? And then you get to keep the baby. Like, how is she a fit mother if she out here? Never mind. I'm gonna just
That's
leave it at
so
that.
crazy
I'll just
because
leave
a
it at
lot of
leave it alone.
times they do end up taking the kids, or they won't let them be around them because you've shown that around kids you can't be trusted.
Yeah, I think I don't know. Man, it's sick. It's just sick, man. Cause I got a friend, one of my homegirls. She got pregnant at 11. You know what I'm saying? That was like a best childhood friend. She got pregnant at 11 type shit. You know, but no, old buddy was. Yeah, he was. I think he ended up. I think he had just made the cutoff before she had the baby. So he was like 17 or something like that. that she was pregnant by. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So by the time she had the baby, it was right before he turned 18, or it was right before. So they didn't get him with statutory. You know what I'm saying? But she should be held accountable just like that. You know what I'm saying? And then take the baby and give it to the grandparents or the parents and have them raise them. But apparently they ain't even fucking responsible. So hey, just take it, give it to the state.
Man,
you know what I'm saying?
Miss Zion says shit. She gonna get it one way or another messing with me. I hear that. Miss Zion, welcome to the chat. I hear that. Go ahead, girl. All right, so bet that. So I mean, it just seems so crazy to me that this could happen, and I think gender has to play a role in this. Does anybody think that gender doesn't play a role in this?
I say keep that same energy.
I think I muted you. My bad. Gooch, was you about to say something?
Yeah, gender definitely plays a role in it, but see, that's gotta stop. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody got a role. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got a position. You know what I mean? If my left foot was on my right foot, I'd be out here walking crazy, falling all over the place. You know what I'm saying? If the engine tried to be a wheel, we wouldn't get nowhere in the car. You understand what I'm saying? So everybody got a role, you know what I'm saying? But, there's that equality thing, you know what I'm saying? Where it's like, hey, I want to be able to be a fireman, I want to be able to do this and do that. So it's got to be split the same energy all the way across. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, don't try to be soft on her because she's a woman and it's a boy. No, you got to keep the same. That's the agreement that everybody, well, I don't know if everybody agreed to it, but that's what's in place. You know what I'm saying? Everything be equal, fair, square across the board. So yeah, don't give her no light punishment because she's a woman. If you want to give her a light punishment because she's a woman, well, then it's got to be different things for everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's just what it is.
I hear that. R. Kelly she ain't even wrote shit. This ain't wrote one hit.
Hey, I'm tweaking though. Hey, how they
She
gonna
ain't gave us nothing. They gave us nothing. R. Kelly gave us plenty of
I was wrong for that.
I'm tweaking though. How they let the mom not show her face because she embarrassed? Like, nigga, you let them go over.
Well,
It's your fault.
It might be a connection thing. They may not want to connect the mom to the child because it's still a child at the end of the day.
That's her child.
Yeah, they don't want to expose.
I'll put it like this: if I go to Walmart, I'm 13, right? I go to Walmart with my mama and I steal something. You know what I'm saying? They gonna hold her accountable as well as me because I'm underage, so to speak. So I feel the parents or parent that's in the child's life should be held accountable as well.
I think it'll be based off circumstances. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know. Did you see anything of where they said anything of them spending the night or anything like that?
I'm still watching the video. I'll post it in the chat when I come across it.
All right, bet that then. Yep. I'm gonna go ahead and move on. Actually, you probably gonna have no time because this is the last topic, and this is actually.
I just put it in the comments below in the description. I mean, in the comments. You know what I'm saying?
And,
timestamp.
After.
Yeah.
Okay, bet that. This is one of the topics that you wanted to talk about. So I went ahead, I looked it up and brought it forth. I don't know a lot about it. So I may not have a lot of comments on it, but I still want to play it for you guys so you can hear it, and we'll go from there. It's involving a mass shooting, by the way.
Tonight, disturbing new video showing that gunman in Hamburg opening fire through a window into a Jehovah's Witness hall. Police say the 35-year-old gunman, who they identified only as Philip F. for privacy law reasons, was a former member of the congregation who left 18 months ago. And authorities confirming to ABC News they received an anonymous tip that the shooter had developed, quote, a special rage towards religious groups, particularly the Jehovah's Witnesses. Investigators visited the suspect at his home last month, but did not find grounds to seize his weapons.
David, authorities also revealed today that the gunman left this congregation voluntarily about a year and a half ago, but that it apparently was not on good terms. Still, there is no specific motive for this horrific attack.
All right, so, oops, that went to the wrong screen. So in hopes of, let me see what is that. All right. In hopes, I guess I'll go to ask a ask a witness. Actually, no. I'll start with Prophet over here. Hey, Prophet. Do you have anything to say about the clip that we just witnessed?
Yes, you know what I mean. I think that the problem is people, the powers that be have made it to where we don't believe in the word, but we believe in the word. This man was possessed. You understand what I'm saying? It just had to been the enemy. You know what I'm saying? The devil, Satan, inside of his mind telling him this stuff. You know what I'm saying? To go and just unless it was something even creepier than that, to where it was maybe they're trying to maybe it was a planned thing. You know what I'm saying? And made to look like this. Either way, it's some evil behind it. You know what I'm saying? And we war not with against flesh and blood. It's something we dealing with that type of stuff. When people do stuff like that to take somebody's life, multiple people's life, for no reason at all, other than you just felt the rage or whatever he said. That's just pure evil, work of the devil.
All right, man. Pure evil, work of the devil, says Gooch the Prophet, man. Vanessa.
Yes, sir.
Uh yeah, you got anything to talk about in regards to what we just seen involving a gunman who was a part of the Jehovah Witness congregation who left on his own accord from what they said, but most likely probably more than that, and decides to come back and shoots up the worshipers inside.
Yeah, I don't have much to say on that. I just feel, unfortunate for those people and their families. I don't know why somebody would do that. Maybe he was mentally ill. Maybe it was something going on there that nobody knew about. I don't know, but it's unfortunate. I know that.
Yes, I agree with you on that aspect as well. Now to our resident Jehovah whisperer. I want to bring in Steve, man. Steve, what what you seen it? I know that you yourself have close ties to this. So what is it that you can give to us that we may not know being on the outside?
Well, first of all, I just want to say condolences to the families. You know what I'm saying? That suffered from this, from this situation. Uh in Hamburg, well, in Germany in general, it's expensive to purchase a weapon, let alone get a license. And for this dude to have weapons on weapons, he was invested in it. You know what I'm saying? And like they just said in the news report that they was called to his house about something a month or so before. But they didn't have any probable cause to take his weapons. You know what I'm saying? But for him to come and shoot up this congregation, it had to be more like Vanessa said. It had to be more in regards to the situation. You know what I'm saying? Within the religion, you know what I'm saying? Because I grew up a Jehovah's Witness. My mother still practices, my wife, daughter, mother, all my kids, they still go. You know what I'm saying? But just from my experience, the shunning situation I mean, it's real. It's real. Like when we talk about mental health or mental illness, to shun a person means that you can't talk to your family anymore. You can't talk to your kids anymore. You can't talk to your mom. You know what I'm saying? You can't talk to your friends, things of that nature. So for them to look at a person, quote unquote, as dead, you know what I'm saying, that can push a person over the brink. And I think with watching this scenario, I think that's what it was. You know what I'm saying? Because I was this fellowship. I was this fellowship twice. I was this fellowship in '04. '04. Came back in '06, and then I actually disassociated myself completely when I joined the military. You know what I'm saying? Because of certain things that was going on within that particular congregation. But with this, like Vanessa said, it was definitely something more going on, and I think it was because of them disfellowshipping him. You know what I'm saying? Where he couldn't associate, you know what I'm saying, with with his family and friends anymore, which pushed him over the brink to that mental illness or mental health issue.
Man, I
You
definitely. Oh, go ahead.
Nah, I was gonna say, because I want to speak to the religion part, and I also want to speak back on the incident. I want to speak to the shining, and this is no disrespect to any religion, but religion has got to stop. You understand? To be, whenever I hear people just crazy about religion, I kind of get, it gives me pagan vibes. You know what I'm saying? Like they worship more than one God, as if they're worshiping the wrong thing. So they're getting the wrong type of information and the wrong type of sources. There's one creator, you know, and the idea is to serve him by just being, even if you never read no religion book in your whole life, if you just be one with the creator, you won't need a Bible. You won't need a Quran. It's going to be in you naturally. You understand what I'm saying? And if you're really synced up with the creator, like these religious people say that they are, they would not shun people. They wouldn't do that. You understand what I'm saying? Because the creator is the most merciful. You understand what I'm saying? So why wouldn't the creation be merciful? You understand what I'm saying? And to speak back on the actual incident, what just doesn't sit right with me is this: why are we having so many mass shootings? It seems like it's almost more than coincidental. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not a big coincidence person, but it just seems like it's a series of mass shootings and they're projecting it on us heavy. Why are they projecting this on us with these mass shootings, constantly telling us about mass shootings? Is it to put the people in a panic? Is it to take away the guns to give them more control over the people? Because if you wanted to implicate martial law, you understand the easiest way to do it is to take away the guns. You know what I'm saying? If you want to say, okay, this is what it is, after another 20 years from now, nobody has any weapons, any type of guns, but the government people, if they want to implement martial law, it's nothing you could do. You know,
Yeah.
so I'm aware of that as well, and also condolences out to the people family. I'm not in any way trying to, offend them, but I'm just speaking on the outside looking in, and from what I see, there's a coincidence with these mass shootings, and they're projecting it on us, and I don't necessarily know why, but I got a few ideas. And also, if you were a person of God, the person of the most high creator, the highest power, you understand, you would not shun people
Yeah.
because he would not allow you to.
Yeah.
Or not to even put a he. I don't even want to put a gender on because gender doesn't even apply to the highest power. But the highest power would not allow you to shun your neighbor or someone you love or someone who you consider family or whatever. He's not going to allow it.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I don't know what it was loud, was not, but I definitely know that. Yes, along in these organizations that they do tend to put certain stipulations and restrictions on people, and I think some people might even look at it as a cult like type of situation. So
Mhm.
I mean, so I can understand how if you take everything away from a person, because I was talking, I think to Steve, I was talking to Steve before a couple weeks or middle of the week, and we were talking about just the fact that if you build something around someone and then you just take it away from them like that, I wouldn't be surprised if they snap, right?
Yeah.
Because you've taken their whole world, their friends, their family, away from them. So I'm not surprised that this guy would snap. I think I'm more surprised that it wouldn't happen as often. When it comes to situations like this, because we've talked about several religions that seem to share the same type of structure when it comes to doing that. What did she call? What did you say, Ashanti? Ashanti, text me. Sorry. So yeah, so that was just crazy, man. And again, if you guys
What
are
would
feeling,
Jesus do?
what
You know
would
what I mean?
what would
Hey,
Jesus
I'm
What
do?
telling you,
you
it
know what
would
I'm
have.
saying? Would he shun you or try to help you?
He would definitely try to help you. Like he was healing prostitutes and you know what I'm saying, like
Exactly.
false
He
prophets
was
and
in the
everything.
trenches. Yeah, he was in the
Exactly.
trenches.
Exactly.
You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? So and do you guys feel like that that it's a coincidence with these shootings?
Oh, in
Or
regards to the
what's
shootings,
up with all the mass shootings? That's
so I think that okay. So I think it's a multi-layer situation. Before I get
Mhm.
into it, I'm gonna see what's up with Kay real quick because Kay says you never know what a person might be going through to make them snap. I 100%
That's true.
agree with you
That's
on
true.
that one, Kay. So I think that I think there is a multi-layer to it. I do think that it has to do with mental health, and I also think that it does have to do with easy access to guns. And I think when you have those combinations, you're going to have a lot of craziness that could happen. Also, I do think that it is being forefronted because I think that's your original question is why does it
Yeah.
seem to be so in our face a lot? And I think that's because it's happening a lot. And I think that it might be because one side wants to blame the other side. So I think that it's easier to do so whenever it's there, and it's kind of the low hanging fruit that you can easily put up to make a political point to say, look, something needs to happen, something needs to be done. We can't just keep doing the thoughts and prayers. We need to do legislation. If I wanted to do thoughts and prayers, then I would just go to my pastor. But I'm coming to my congressman or woman because they're the one that's supposed to make the change. So I think that it's a multi-layer thing. But Vanessa, I'll give you a shot to answer that question. What do you think about what Papa said? Or the question?
What do I think about what LaDonna said?
Yes. Who's LaDonna? I only see Gooch the Prophet.
I mean,
And Steve
Prophet,
G.
what
Straight
you
up,
say
who's she
again?
talking about?
I don't know. I just seen LaDonna. I just seen Gooch the Prophet and Steve
Yeah.
G. and Marcus. So I don't know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
What's the question?
So the question I think is why is it so in our face, so much, the mass shootings,
And why is it happening so much?
and why is it happening so much?
I mean, because it can. They got the guns. They got the reasons. It's because they want to.
You ain't lying. All right. Well, Steve, you care to answer the question that Gooch the Prophet put before us?
With why is it so much in our face? Shit, I agree with the panel on that, man. In regards to it, like you know, what I'm saying they're trying to change the narrative or sway the narrative in a certain way of what I see. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't giving up my guns. It'll be a cold day in hell before I give up my guns. I'm just
They
saying
gonna
that right
try,
now.
and
They gonna try, but hey,
Now,
that's
I
hey,
don't.
it's
that's what
it's
they
it's
getting
gonna be
at.
some.
I ain't want to come out and say it, but I can strongly feel like that's what they getting at. They trying to take away these guns. You know what
Yeah, I
I'm
can see
saying?
that.
So they can really do what they want. Because if they try that junk now, it's gonna be a war.
I don't. I
You
don't
know?
think that they're trying to get rid of guns. I think they're trying to get rid of a specific type of guns. I
You
think
talking
that's what they're
about
going
assault
for.
rifles?
I believe that that's what
Well,
they're
it
trying to go
starts
for.
with the assault rifles. It starts with if we can take the assault rifles, we can take the handguns.
I don't. I
You
don't.
know
I
what I'm
don't see.
saying?
I don't know. You're not wrong. But I don't think.
What needs to happen is it needs to be you got to go through a psych evaluation, like a deep psych evaluation to get an assault rifle. That's what needs to happen. If you want to get an assault
What if
rifle,
they
you probably got to
pass?
Well,
you.
and on
What if
top
they
of that,
trick them?
not only that, Vanessa, because that's a good one, but the other part of it is, do you not think that that will be used to keep certain people from getting guns as well? And maybe not the ones that you are saying that they need to not have one, but the people that maybe look like the panel.
You got a point there, but you know that's why we gotta have somebody, you know what I mean, that's going to bat for us on them type of situations. You know what I'm saying? To not allow that to happen. And I'm not saying that the psych evaluation is just one idea. You know what I mean? We could come up with something. You know what I mean?
Yes.
As the people to figure out how can we single these guys out and say, how can you be able to hold the assault rifle? Maybe we get tighten what's the word I'm looking for? The regulations up on the assault rifles.
Yeah.
Like make it tight, like how they do the marijuana license. You know what I'm saying? You know how they do the marijuana license. If you want to open a dispensary, it needs to be the same type of way for the.
Wait, hold on, because you making too much sense, and you talk about running, and I can't have them playing this in a loop, because you know that they gonna try to use it and say, he ain't trying to do it, you know what I mean? Which sucks because I think that you're 100% right, because a lot of people think that, well, because it is an amendment that you can't put certain restrictions on it, which is not true. You can. They do that all the time. You have the First Amendment of speech, right? But you can't go into a crowded room and yell fire, right? So there are restrictions on speech, right? So it's the exact same concept, and I agree with you 100% because any else you would have to go through to get your license. You got to go do a driver's test, right? You got to actually show that you are proficient and you can do these things, right? So I don't think there's a 100% solvent, but I think that I think people, especially for Americans, it gets on my nerves. I'm sorry, Americans. It just gets on my nerves when I see Americans so easily to be defeated. And we are the people that come up and do some phenomenal shit. And we are so easily when it comes to certain things to be like, oh, well, we just can't do it. Like, wait, what? We are the people that can do anything. What are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? So it frustrates me, on that. And then when it comes to maybe, certain other things in communities where, they put limitations and they can't do it. No, we can do it. We're fucking Americans. We can do whatever we want. So with that being said, anybody else have anything to add before we get up out of here? Because I don't want to keep everybody too late.
Yep. I got something else I wanted to discuss.
Tia. Oh wait, hold on. Before you do, Gooch, I want to say, K Emil says, I think that the world is catering to people's feelings, and not preparing them for real life. I agree with you on that one, man. This is a different type of era that we're living in now. Go ahead, Gooch Prophet.
You know, I haven't been following this super closely, but it's been coming up, in my news feed here and there, with this Putin thing. You know what I'm saying?
Hi, Tia.
We got to figure out a way. You were talking about Americans. That's what made me think about it. We got to figure out a way that we can put some ice on this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like a nuclear war would destroy the world. Like, I don't know what people. Like I said, I'm not well versed. Maybe you guys can enlighten me on what's really going on over there. But I feel like it's something valuable over there by Ukraine. I don't know if it's a certain. Oh, okay, there we go. There we go.
Main gas line.
Yeah. So, but see, that comes down to greed. You know what I'm saying? There's got to be. It's just got to be it's got to be a change. Like they're talking about, everybody's playing around with these nukes, and everybody's kind of like getting itchy about it. You know what I'm saying? Oh, every time I'm looking on my news feed, China sending a nuke up, testing a nuke or building a nuke. Russia building a nuke, or they got some nukes. There's been a lot of nuclear talk lately. You know what I'm saying? And I think we need to somehow figure out how to put some ice on that.
Okay. I don't know if it's going to be possible. K Emil says we are easily persuaded. I believe you on that one. Because I don't think that's K also said, hold on, wait a minute. Americans need to mind their business and wait, hold on. And what does that say? Concentrate on America? I believe you on that one.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. Well, the thing is that, dude, I don't know if it's, look, man, the world is crazy right now, because even in America, everybody doesn't see the enemies as enemies, right? You have people that see who's supposed to be enemies as friends or allies and stuff like that. So our shit is just all fucked up, man. And I think that if you look at how the world was going and where it's at now, it's just different, man. It's completely different. So, I think people are And then especially with when the COVID hit, man, and then people have lost their damn mind. I'm seeing people fighting on airplanes and all kind of crazy shit, right? Like it's
Yeah.
just everybody's lost their mind, man, and we have so much access to social media that I don't know if people are detached or what the issue is, but I think that I wouldn't be surprised, man, if something gets off. I really wouldn't be surprised because I feel like people are at that point now.
Oh, I'm telling you, Russia
It
sending
needs,
another
it
goddamn
needs.
rocket over into Poland is gonna be a goddamn issue. I tell you that.
And
Yeah.
From
Kay
a
says
wise
I agree with
source.
he.
From a wise source.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
great,
we
man. It's just
definitely.
it is what it is. I don't think we're going to be able to put the genie back in the bottle, man.
Yeah, we got to restore the real. That's that's what
I don't
needs to
think it
happen.
is. You can't, man.
The
You got it.
authenticity.
Yeah, man. Look, the snitches is
It's getting out of
glorified now.
hand, man.
Like everything is topsy turvy, man. Like it's chaos now. There is no structure.
Nobody wants to deal with the truth.
No,
That's all it is.
nobody wants to deal with the
Nobody
truth.
wants. What is social media? Social media is a fabrication.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
You know what I mean? We had to restore the real. Everything's gotten just a lie. Everything is a lie. We got to restore the real and that's what's causing the depression. You know what I'm saying? Because people are being who they're adopting characters instead of being themselves.
yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Well, again,
You
though,
know,
but with social media, especially when it's tailored to you, you know what I'm saying? You're just going to live in an echo chamber in a bubble, which means that you're just going to see the same thing over and over again. So now
wait till
that's what
the
you're doing,
metaverse gets here. Social media,
man.
Facebook is gonna be MySpace.
Yeah.
Instagram's gonna be MySpace. TikTok's
Well,
gonna
I
be
think
MySpace. When the
Facebook is
meta
already
gets here,
they already trying to get with the meta. They changed their name to Meta,
yeah,
so I think they trying to
Yeah,
move
yeah,
that's
away
yeah.
meta.
from
But it's
That's
not.
getting
meta.
there.
It's probably gonna take another between 5 and 15 years, and everybody's gonna be putting this headset on, doing everything from the house.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean?
I don't doubt it,
It's
man.
not gonna. I'm
I don't
telling you,
doubt it.
and you know what meta means? Dead. The more you sit still and don't get active, the more health problems you have. The more weak you become. We we should be able to walk 3-4 miles easy. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? If
yeah. I
we
be
were to go,
wheezing
I
going up
went
the
and played
stairs.
I had stopped working out for about 6 months and went and played a game of basketball. My doggone couldn't walk the next day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I was so sore I had to get back into the gym. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what will happen. So if you got a kid or you got a young man, he's been in the meta for 5-6 years. He just works from the meta. He orders his food, DoorDash it to the door. He don't have to go nowhere. His car drives itself. He don't have to count. He got calculators, all this stuff. What will he know how to do? What will he know? If you take everything from him, then what will he know?
well, I mean, I
If
think that
you shut the meta down, if you
well,
make
that's with
man
everybody though.
dependent on the
You
meta
don't
and
even
then shut
you
it
don't have
down,
to go to the meta for that. You got that here now. That's here now. Like they've made it
you're
to where
right.
we
You're
seek
right.
comfort, and now that we've got comfort, we are declawed. We are
Yeah.
declawed because a lot of people think, oh, if we got
What
guns,
you
we'll be
said,
able
I
to
like that.
do
You said that, cuz
we'll be
for
able to
real.
do this, that,
Declaw.
and that just because
That's
we
the
got
word.
guns. But the thing is like there's a lot more shit that can happen. They can get us before without even using guns. Like people don't even understand that.
You're
Like
right. You're right. You're right.
you know what I mean? Like you
You're right.
let your electricity go out. Let your Wi-Fi go out. Let your water go bad. Let your food supply. How many people hunting? How many people know how to catch, kill, clean? You know what I'm saying? So I'm saying like people think that it's just that, but it's a lot bigger than that. So we've gotten to a
Yeah.
point to where we've become too comfortable. Are giving up our you know what I mean for comfort, giving up our security for comfort. So yeah, that's just where we're at now. That's it. Like there's
Yeah.
no going back. You know what I'm saying? There's no going back to that.
Nah, it's going back because mine's gonna have claws. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
gonna have our claws. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then at the same time, be up on the tech and know how to use it. But it's just like it's balance. You know what I mean? And it has these conversations. That's why it's beautiful you doing this. You know what I mean? Because these conversations have to be had. You know what I'm saying? We got to talk about this type of stuff. People have got to get back to the truth. You know what I'm saying? Get
Well, you
back
know
to
what?
the truth.
I appreciate that you said that. I know I received that with love. But I do want to point out that it is an all male panel right now. I think it'd be no greater time than to say that I would love to create a all male podcast. And I would wonder
Yes,
if you
sir.
guys would be willing to do so with me. And if so, then I would love to get this thing kicked off as soon as possible. I do not have all the pieces together yet, but I want to take my own advice, because somebody will come to me and be like, well, I don't have this and I don't have that, and I'm like, just do it, right? So I'm gonna take my own advice and just do it and just start. And I was wondering if you guys would love to take part in it.
Man, would
Most
I?
definitely.
You know what I'm
Most definitely.
saying? I definitely would. Definitely.
Awesome. Awesome. All right. So yeah, so here in the next couple of weeks we will be ginning up. I just need to know some dates and when you guys would love to do it. And anybody else, any other guys that's here that's, hearing me or whatever right now, that would love to do it. Dang, like he disappeared again. I would love to do it again. I'd like to be a part of it.
Nah, I
Please
was just blowing my nose.
please let me know. I also want to do a female one, do one for the ladies as well. So please, if you can, please give me with a time, and so that it would be good for you guys, and I'm gonna give you a time. Give me a time that would be good for you guys as well, and we'll make that happen, because I feel like there's a lot of things that we need to discuss amongst ourselves and for ourselves, and with ourselves. So with that being said, that will conclude today's podcast, man. I want to give a big thanks to Gooch the Prophet, Trap,
Hey.
Vanessa, and Steve G, all for coming in and holding it down. And I also want to thank everybody in the comment section as well for holding it down. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for your support. Thank you for everybody that hit the like button and the one person that hit the thumb down. I appreciate you for being here and everything. And yeah, so Goose the Prophet, man. You got anything for us before we get up out of here?
Yeah, you know what I mean? Get back to the truth. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to use the Quran, although I do think that that's the best and most purest form of instructions that we have. But hey, Annie, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I think that's the best and pure form of instructions we have. If you can decipher the Bible with the Ruach Kadesh, that's the real word for the Holy Spirit. If you have the Ruach Kadesh and you can decipher the Bible, use that, or whatever words you got to use. If you got to meditate, you know what I'm saying? But you got to get back to the truth. You know what I'm saying? That's the first step. So if you watching this, you know what I mean? Just take this to your bed tonight, you know what I mean, when it's just you and the creator, and get back to the truth. Close your eyes and then you can see the real world. Close your eyes and you can listen inside your head, you can hear your real self. You understand what I'm saying? This flesh, this right here is just a vehicle. Don't let it run on autopilot, because if you drive on the road and the car will move by itself, but you're gonna crash. You know what I'm saying? You got to grab that wheel, hit the gas, hit the brake, and pay attention. You know what I'm saying? So get back to the truth. Words from the Gooch. Yeah.
All right. There it is. So what? I don't know. She came in and said something to me. I don't know. Oh, thanks to Shanti for coming in and holding it down as well. All right, because I just closed my eyes, man, and I heard perk 10. I just popped up perk 10. Perk 30. I just popped up perk 30. So I think I need to get aligned here. Steve G, man. Steve G, do you got anything for us before we get up out of here, man?
Hey man, all I can say is I ain't even looking at you. I need to give me some glasses, goddamn. I need to give me some lopes. But anyway, mental health, mental illness is serious wherever you are in the world. if you're going through, trials and tribulations, or you feeling, slighted or shunned by somebody, or or anything, just, don't do nothing negative. You know what I'm saying? Just seek help. You know what I'm saying? Seek help, or just question the person, like, why did you wrong me? You know what I'm saying? That will help you out in the long run. At least you would get down to the bottom of the situation versus, acting out irrational like this character did.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir,
Exactly.
man. I am a big proponent of, mental health, man, and anything else, like he's saying, spiritual wise, whatever. If it works, it works. You know what I'm saying? Do whatever you got to do for you, to self improve yourself. I want to again thanks Gooch the Prophet, Trap,
Yes.
Vanessa, Steve G, and Ashanti, aka Yo Daddy's Mistress, for coming through and holding it down for us on this Sunday, man. Keep doing what you're doing. Follow your dreams. Follow your goals in life. And again, congratulations to Prophet for, I think he said, the business.
Yep. Jamaican
Okay.
Bliss.
Say it again.
Jamaican Bliss.
Jamaican Bliss. You heard it right here first on Ace of Spades Podcast. I don't know if it is first on Ace of Spades Podcast, but you heard it here. God dang it, and you better love it. You feel me? Now, are you making sauces? Or are you making foods? What is it?
Oh man. We make treats. We do custom treats. So all kind of treats, anything you can think of. For as the food, we got jerk chicken on the grill. We got steak. We be having, some yellow rice or some white rice and peas with the vegetables. Sometimes it's cabbage, sometimes it's broccoli and green beans. And we always have a side of mac with the cheese. You know what I'm saying? That's mac with the cheese. You know what I'm saying? We be having that, and you can come get you a plate for about $7 to $15. The jerk chicken itself is $7, 12 for the meal, and 10 for the steak, and 15 for the meal. That's a deal. And you come to Jamaican Bliss, we're gonna get you right.
Come on now, that's what I like to hear right there. That's what I like to hear right
Yes,
there,
sir.
man.
Yes,
Doing
sir.
his
Yes,
thing,
sir.
doing his things. All right, man. Y'all heard it live right here on Ace of Spades Podcast, man. Please check them out. Please go and support the business. And I want to thank everybody who supported me as well for coming through and hitting that like button and subscribing. I really do appreciate it. I seen like 2 or 3 people just hit it not too long ago. So I want to say thank you for that, man. And I guess that's it. So yeah. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Enjoy your family, friends. I know a lot of people out there enjoying the spring break as well, man. Hold it down. And until next time, zip it up and zip it out. Peace out.
His bitch gave me top, he came home and she kissed him. My Glock got a bean, yeah, I bet I won't miss him. Got pints in the back, like my doctor just sent him. My plug out in Cali, he about to go ship him. Got peas for the low, if you wanna come get him. I'm moving slow-mo, I got lean in my system. And guac got it booming, I'm feeling a rhythm. I murdered the beat, turned this bitch to a victim. Bitch, I'm that nigga, I already said it. I feel like B. Draco, just give me my credit. You niggas look capping, that shit so pathetic. The price is now dropping, my nigga quit begging. Your chick, yeah, she thinks she look good in them leggings. Might slap on the cat with the dick if she let me. Don't gamble your life, little nigga, don't test me. This 30 shot, it's on my Glock, gon' protect me. You better think twice before trying your luck. I know some niggas who don't give a fuck. I said some niggas that come at your neck, I give them a check and they shoot shit up. I'm getting checks, I can't fuck with the laws. I drop with the pounds like it's legal as fuck. I'm with your bitch, she gave me them draws, and you be at work while I'm beating it up. Then you come home and start eating it up. She sneaky as fuck, but get freaky as hell. Now back to the trap, I just made a play. I'm selling a pack and I don't need a scale. I pray to God, I don't see a sale. If I go to jail, I'm posting the bail. I stay with a strap, I just bought a case. So if you run up, I'm giving you hell. I bust on your bitch on the wall, she was climbing. I bust that bitch down and her pussy got diamonds. Don't talk to nobody, yeah, I'm moving silence. Unless you talk money, I fuck with the climb. My plug, he just text me that shit perfect timing. I can't trust a hoe cause these bitches be lying. You rat on your man, yeah, that shit horrifying. I can't be a snitch, I know you testifying. You snitching, these niggas is bitches. I clear the scene, I ain't leaving no witness. I'm stacking racks like I'm done playing tennis. Just running it up, I can't stop till I'm finished. I'm just getting started like this the beginning. I learned from my losses, that's how I keep winning. I got 2 Glocks that's related, they twinning with 230 shots in case niggas start tripping. I need a bag, I'm getting impatient. I'm trying to get rich, I got tired of waiting. I trap out the law trap on vacation, no face, no case, no identification, so you can get popped with no hesitation. Little body G-code, you got no combination. You claim you won't smoke, but don't drop a location. I'm meeting the streets with a freak undercover. Your girl is a freak, she said take off the rubber. The cat was so wet, so I felt like a lover. Her little bro was broke, so I fronted her brother. That's why I'm young trappy, I trap like no other. I need some more pounds, cause I just sold another. I really get money, and that's on my mother. Rely on no one, I learned that from my brother. His bitch gave me top, he came home and she kissed him. My Glock got a bean, yeah, I bet I won't miss him. Got pints in the back, like my doctor just sent him. My plug out in Cali, he about to go trip him. Got peas for the low, if you want him, come get him. I'm moving slow-mo, I got lean in my system. And guac got it booming, I'm feeling a rhythm. I murdered the beat, turned this bitch to a victim. Bitch, I'm that nigga, I already said it. I feel like B. Draco, just give me my credit. You niggas look capping, that shit so pathetic. The price is not dropping, my nigga quit begging. Your chick, yeah, she thinks she look good in them leggings. Might slap on the cat with the dick if she let me. Don't gamble your life, little nigga, don't test me. This 30 shot is on my Glock, gon' protect me. She do. No cap. No crap. Trap.